So recently, Halo Infinite had an update that had quite a bit of good stuff. There was fucking brand new armor core, there was cross-core shoulders and stuff added, but there was also some stuff added in the shop, and let's talk about that. So, we got, I'm gonna save this for last, so we got Ardent, Paladin, and Valiant, all for 1800 Halo coin, and then we got Isidore, Ulbrich, Zacharias, Wilhelm, and Ypsilon for 1800, with the one exception being Zacharias for 1600, and we just got the regular returning stuff. But all this stuff is really, really cool. Well, like with this one, we got a cool helmet attachment, great shoulder pads, a great chest plate, it's cool knee pads, cool wrist attachment. Did not mean to do that. And another cool helmet, more cool shoulders, more knee pads, and another cool wrist. 1800 Halo coin, which is let's go to the buy credits tab. It's gonna be $20, please. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. So let's take a look at this. We got an alright looking helmet. Decent wrist, decent utility. Cool shoulder, another cool shoulder. We got a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff in here. So we've also got this one with a really, really nice looking helmet here. Let's see. Cool shoulders. Cool shoulders. A cool chest plate too. Got an alright looking helmet. With another cool chest plate. Another cool shoulder. A decent wrist attachment. Decent coating. Yada yada yada. And then we got my favorite here. With a really sexy looking helmet and attachment for it. And 2 shoulder pads and a really clean looking chest plate. Looks really, really nice. Then these two. We got essentially a recreation of Warrior from Halo 4. It's kind of got a flat face, but, it's based off of some concept art that's been floating around for a while, which is pretty cool, to be honest. But, we got this really cool utility here. But, with the one caveat of all these, and, well, first off, we got this abomination, but the one caveat with all these is that they're almost all except Zacharias individually are 1800 Halo coin, which equates to about $20, which is rough. God. So, back when Halo Infinite launched, like people were complaining about the prices of bundles and stuff, and then they lowered them, and it was awesome because you'd have all these great bundles for a much lower price than your average free-to-play game. But then, once cross-core helmets came out, they decided to raise them. Once again, because of the addition of cross-core helmets, and then now the addition of cross-core shoulders, which it just seems scummy to raise the prices once a feature that was meant to be in the game from the get-go is in the game. And God, and the bad news about this is that they're going to keep doing this because this armor is so damn cool that people are just going to eat it all up. Now, let's take a look at each one of these and see how much they should be worth, probably. So, I'm thinking every single one of these, considering the content that they have, should be $10 to $15 at most. Okay? You see, Zacharias is easily the most reasonably priced one here, because it's got a bunch of cool stuff, and it's not $20 fucking dollars, only like 16. So, it doesn't make sense why these ones should be charged. It should charge more for basically the same amount of stuff, when all they include is maybe like one extra emblem that you're never gonna fucking use, or one extra charm that you're never gonna use. It's just really, really stupid, and it's so sad because all these are super, super fucking cool. I have at least 1 or 2 things I like out of all of these, but they're just so goddamn expensive. I don't want to buy them. I don't want to support these. I don't want to support like any of these business practices. If I'm going to get any of these, it's going to be this one because it's somewhat reasonably priced compared to the others. But oh my god, these we got Omega Team here, and this bundle comes with a lot of stuff, but 3,800 Halo coin. Let's take a look at the buy credits tab here. That equates to you can get 4,000 for 2 sets of 2,000, and that's $40. There's no real sugarcoating that. That is $40 entire dollars, which $40 on a game that is free and that already has a campaign that's normally $60. That is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Truly, it's like this bundle right here should be $20 to $25 at most. It comes with a lot of cool stuff, so it should be worth more, but it shouldn't be $40 fucking dollars worth more. Like, all this stuff is so cool, but it's not like a third of a price of a fucking AAA game price of cool. Like, come on. Wait, this one costs 200 more Halo coin than the rest. Let's see what it comes with. Like, a charm and an extra weapon coating that I'm never gonna use. What? Dude, this 343 or Microsoft is probably behind this decision. But this 343 seriously expect people to fucking to buy this shit? I mean, like, obviously, yeah, because people are actually buying this, but come on. What the fuck is the deal? It honestly just seems like all of this stuff was cobbled together from a battle pass, which is probably true considering how sudden and drastic of a change, like, the lack of new seasons was. Because there's just gonna be doing the operations and stuff instead, which, in taking a look at that, like, it's just 20 tiers of a bunch of stuff that's usually either pretty good or pretty mid, which it's free, which is cool, but for the premium version to get easily, like, the coolest stuff that's in it usually, you gotta pay half the price of what you would for a battle pass, and it doesn't give you any of your currency back. Whereas when you look at these battle passes, you have occasional drops of actual currency, so you get a refund, and so it's a great investment, so that when you get a battle pass, you can either get another battle pass, or maybe help pay for something in the shop. But now that they moved away from that, all of the cool new cosmetics, since all the mid ones are gonna be in the fucking operations that are free, like, all of the actual good ones, are gonna be in overpriced bundles full of a bunch of other stuff that you might not really want in the item shop for these absolutely ridiculous prices. But okay, let's take a look at this one too. It's a weapon model and a couple of decent effects. Me personally, and an emblem and a charm that I'm not gonna use for $20. That's fucking ridiculous. It should, that should be like, God, it should be like half that, or like a third of that even. It's I can't. I'm having trouble even putting into words how obnoxious this all is. And I guarantee, like, even if they were to sell these pieces individually, they'd still gouge the prices to high hell too. So you'd probably be paying like $8 to $10 for a helmet or something, or $6 or $7 for a shoulder or some shit. It's just completely fucking stupid. I would not recommend, like, spending this kind of money on here unless you're like absolutely rolling in dough. I wouldn't recommend, like, spending any money on any of these except maybe Zacharias, because it's somewhat reasonably priced. It's got a great helmet, a cool attachment for it, decent shoulders, a really nice chest, a decent utility, and okay, who the fuck designed this visor? Oh, well, why did they decide to make a topographical map pattern for a visor that's completely opaque? Okay, that's besides the point anyway. But if you're going to spend money on this game, if you're new to this game at all, and you have the urge to get some new cosmetics, if you're going to do that, get one of the battle passes. Except for Heroes of Reach, because that doesn't come with any free currency. But first off, if you're new to this game, grind out the winter update, then get one of the battle passes because they just fund themselves. They're really easy to grind out compared to other games' battle passes. They if you just do challenges and pop double XP, you'll finish them in like a few days, maybe if you grind consistently. But yeah, the battle passes are. Yeah, I can't really put into words how much better of an investment the battle passes are compared to the shitty fucking item shop prices. Because you pay $10, you get you pay $10, you get a ton of different cosmetics. And then by the end of it you have enough currency to pay for a different one. Or like I said before, maybe buy something in the item shop. Or just you get another battle pass, grind it out, get enough currency to get the next one. Once you reach season 5, you can either spend that 1,000 on Heroes of Reach or something in the item shop or one of the Operation Premiums or whatever the hell. But either way, I don't know what they were fucking smoking, making this expensive. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. It's 40 fucking bucks. 40 bucks! And also, it doesn't come with these stances, so that's just plain false advertising right there. Which is also, oh my god, it's just a shit show. And it's a real damn shame because the art department fucking cooked with these. But they're so expensive. Whatever. I don't really have much else to say about this. I'm just glad that I have enough stuff already to drip out Mark IV without really spending all that much money. Another thing I want to talk about is how something of a nothing burger in terms of overall content this update was. Because sure, there's a lot of cool cosmetic stuff and overpriced cosmetic stuff, and that there is a new map, and I do really like the new map. It's a lot of fun, but there hasn't been a new gun since the Bandit, and even then, that was just that's just a DMR that plays somewhat similarly to the Halo 5 Magnum. So the sandbox needs more variety because there's not. Halo Infinite does have quite a few weapons in its sandbox, but there needs to be more if it wants to be a live service game. It needs to change and develop a little bit besides like equipment. Which, well, what have we gotten? Well, we got a shroud screen. We got a nerfed version of the threat sensor, and we got the fucking repair field. Which all those things are nice and all and fun and all, but we need something else besides that. And having a DMR with a reflex sight, it isn't really doing a whole lot for the weapons sandbox. And it's also frustrating because like we also haven't gotten any new vehicles or anything either, and there's a bunch of stuff sitting in the game files, like the Falcon, and some banished double-barreled shotgun. You could probably find videos of it on Twitter or YouTube or something from Delta Index or Halo Leaks or something. Looking at it, and they're almost like, and it looks like they're like almost finished too. So I don't know. It's just really frustrating. I'm not sure if I can comfortably say I have unless they do this. Unless they add some stuff to really spice up the gameplay some more, like some brand new game modes or brand new guns, brand new vehicles. I don't really have high hopes for the game's future if all we're going to be getting are operations with mediocre cosmetics, or mid cosmetics. I'll just call them that. Well, operations with mid cosmetics, and overpriced shop bundles. Another thing I want to really quickly mention is that, like, with another thing that's really not giving me high hopes for the game's future is that with how badly 343 fumbled the entire first year of Halo Infinite's life cycle, there's no fucking way. I sincerely don't believe that this game's really going to get supported past 2024, like, maybe past 2024, because they've already announced they're working on the next Halo project, and, like, with how fucking poor the player counts were, like, during the first year of this game's life cycle, because, like I said, they really screwed the pooch on that one, because, like, after Season 1, it was like 6 months until Season 2, and Season 2 barely added anything, and then after Season 2 launched, it was like 6 or 7 or 8 months of just, like, fuck all, and then the winter update dropped, and that was cool, and then a few months later, Season 3 dropped 10 months after Season 2 dropped, which is not a sign of a healthy game, by the way. I hope I'm proven wrong, because I really do love this game, but God, it's still got a lot of issues to crank out. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.